My name is Sylvia. I'm from Hong Kong and I moved to Northern Ireland in 2008. I am an early year practitioner and I've been working in different preschools in the last few years. Um, I am really passionate about promoting inclusive value and also cultural understanding. So as a Chinese person here, I think to share our traditions is a good way to do this. Every year, I prepare a small talk for the children to talk about Chinese New Year. For the talk, I usually um, prepare a little exhibition to show them different Chinese traditional items or photos, like red envelopes, traditional clothing, um, Chinese paintings or ink calligraphy, and also photos to show our custom, food, and the way that we celebrate Chinese New Year. So those objects and photos help children to visualize how we celebrate Chinese New Year. I usually begin by asking them if they know what animal represent the current year. There's always a couple of them tell me the right answer. So then I will read them the 12 zodiac animal story and then tell them which animal represent the year that they were born. They're always fascinated to discover what their animal sign is. And I will also share how we prepare and also celebrate Chinese New Year, and also compare the similarities and differences between Chinese New Year and the local celebration. For example, we use peach blossom trees rather than Christmas trees to decorate our home. Children receive red envelopes with money rather than presents, or we celebrate for 15 whole days rather than just one. So there's lots of differences between them. Um, and I also will show children some videos like dragon dance, lion dance. They're always really excited. And also I will engage with them. I also play games with them, engage them in interactive activities. For example, using the chopsticks to pick up beans, or guessing numbers, the Chinese characters. So by the end of the section, they will all learn number 1, 2, 3 for sure. Yeah, all the activities that I organize, the talk, they are all stimulating the children's thought and also support their understanding of the Chinese culture, and in a really hands-on way. I designed some sensory trays that incorporate like colored rice with lucky colors like red, orange, and yellow. And I also throw in a lot of objects like Chinese bowls, spoons, or chopsticks. The children really enjoy touching the rice, feel the texture, pouring the rice, scooping the rice, also make patterns on it. They share what they find interesting, and they take turn. So all this, they support a lot of different areas of development and also help the children to understand our tradition in a really meaningful and fun way. Sometimes I bring in food. So, for example, noodles, fried rice, or spring rolls for the children to try. And then I always ask them what their favorite Chinese food is. Many of them will put their hand up and then say, noodles, fried rice, prawn crackers, or chicken balls. They may not be the most authentic Chinese food, but I think Chinese food plays a very important role to let the children think Chinese culture. I mean, um, it's a very familiar and also positive experience for them. So um, also they will, like, food is something that everybody likes, to be honest. Who doesn't like Chinese food? So So I think it is really important, something really important for the Chinese people to find a place in this country. They always really engage during my talks. The children are always really engaging and asking lots of questions, or like show excitement when they explore different objects, or um, try on the costumes. So I think it's a great way to help them to learn about the Chinese culture, Chinese tradition in a very fun and meaningful way. So for me, Chinese New Year is not just a festive topic, or like an activity for the children to enjoy in preschool. It's more a way that to promote cultural understanding and let children to appreciate our culture, our history in a positive way, in a fun way. Um, I think it's good to start the conversations early so that we can lay a firm foundation for to really build a bridge between Northern Ireland and China. Yeah, I have learned a lot from my fellow Chinese friends. So um, for so many things that we found, like those many things that I've seen is very familiar to me, but I never thought about it, like never dig deep about it. And I didn't expect there's so many, they have so much connection and also personal feeling about some of the items. For example, the lotus shoes, and I never have a little never really thought that it would promote so many conversations or thoughts, like looking at those objects. I think it's the painting. Yeah, the painting that I talked about, because the servants in the painting like really make me think about the domestic helpers in Hong Kong. So they play a very important role to help to free up some workforce, like some moms, and for example, can go to work without like worrying about childcare, and also elderly people, and then they have somebody to look after them. So they are very important part of Hong Kong. Like in the painting, there are so many within the picture, like so many domestic helpers. There's some well, I can see there are helpers there. So to because of that, so I think that picture particularly I made me I have think about the thing that relate to my background and my culture. I hope we can show the result of the project to the local community, and to show them, to make us more visible, I would say, to hope them they will share, think that diversity is a good thing for this country, make this country more, like more inclusive.